My name's Andrew Lee, and my practice is a fairly mixed approach to subjects and materials. It's very much driven by the idea, so I go from one quite different idea to another. I enjoy working with found objects, and in a sense, that gives me a brief to work to. From a very young age, I always drew and painted, and eventually I did a graphics course. So my approach often is quite graphic. But I didn't become a graphic designer. That industry was changing very much. It was going very digital, and I was less interested in that. And I'd rather use a pencil than a mouse or a mouse pad. Doing something as simple as mark making using a pencil, for me, it's very tactile. There's something about the contact of a pencil and a piece of paper is something that I think I would always rather do that than taking a more digital approach, which I find a bit cold and a bit remote. It doesn't have that sensual appeal in a sense. Opening my studio is quite crucial for me for a number of reasons. Partly, I try to convey a flavour of the work I do and its diversity. Of course, selling a few pieces, which I have done over the past few years, is a bonus. But I think essentially it's about having a conversation with people, and it makes me look at the work perhaps in a different way. It can be a bit dangerous because relying on feedback, it's a bit like putting work on Facebook. If you are dependent on a reaction, then you might be too swayed by it rather than pursuing something that you find exciting or interesting. But the Open Studios, it's good to have that audience. Up until now, I haven't had any really negative things said. I can remember somebody saying, your room is so neat, and making it sound like an accusation.